Hey, we're going to go look at downtown right now. The Flatiron District is under development, and we have with us the developer, Neeraj Agarwal of Clarity Development, and then our own John Meyer of NAI NP Dodge, who's representing the property. Gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us, Jeff and Trenton.
Absolutely. Well, this is really exciting.
We're contractually obligated to have John on, but Neeraj, we welcome you to the show.
Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, absolutely.
This will be at 18th Street between Howard and St. Mary's Avenue, multifamily mixed-use project called the Flatiron District. Give us a little overview of what the project's all about.
Yeah, absolutely. So really what we're looking to do here is do a 5-story new construction project right at 18th and Howard. So presently it's a parking lot, and this looked like an ideal infill development. So really the goal is first story would be 4 commercial bays. Really one would be about 7,000 square feet. Fitness really meant to fill in the gap that Pinnacle caused with the Scalar building closing. So it'd be specialty fitness with ideally yoga, Pilates bar, and other specialty classes. And then 3 restaurants, really breakfast, lunch, really what's missing in that area, and kind of provide dining options for the people at the courthouse, City Hall, and the May Institute. Then also the top floors would be mixed income apartment units. So really the first mixed income project downtown we've seen. That would be a mix of 120 units, studios, 1 and 2 bedrooms. So it'd be exciting to finally see this come to fruition because that area has been pretty quiet for a while.
You mean we can go do yoga and Pilates at a bar?
Yeah, absolutely.
So no one ever told me that was part of the option. I'm going to have to rethink
absolutely. We'll sign you up for day one.
That's great.
The more you drink, the better you'll get at the yoga.
Yeah.
So, Neeraj, how big will this Flatiron building be? Actually, and I understand it's more than one building. So give us a little bit of an idea of the size, the scope, the breadth of this thing.
Yeah, absolutely. So really this project at 18 Howard really consists of 2 buildings that'll be treated as separate projects. So really the main one at 18th and Howard is 5 stories, about 120,000 gross square feet, and just, again, a mix of about 14,000 square feet of commercial on that first floor, and then just units above on floors 2 through 5. And then we have the sister building we're going to be building at right at 18th and St. Mary's. So it's currently a parking garage, a 2-story white parking garage we'll demolish and eventually develop into another 5-story building. That'll be 2 floors of parking, about 100 stalls, and then about 60 apartments that'll also be mixed income.
The first building was known as the Redfield building, right?
Yeah, that's another project we're doing in the neighborhood. So yeah, it's perfect kind of segue into we have.
Oh, that's the third building?
Yeah, so we're
wow.
pretty busy in that neighborhood. So we actually finished the redevelopment of the Redfield, which is the old Buick building, and that's just 3 floors of office, 2 floors is kind of a co-working office company that we are affiliated with that I run, Modus, that's focused on minority businesses and women-owned businesses, attorneys and other small businesses. Top floor would be for 2 office tenants, and the first floor would be a restaurant and coffee shop. So you'll find a good mix of uses in the neighborhood with the Redfield and this 18 and Howard project coming along with the standard building, which we'll develop next year as well.
Neeraj, you mentioned this will be the first, or certainly one of the first, mixed income properties, but we hear other developments in the downtown urban core might start to go that direction. What exactly does that mean? How does that work in a nutshell?
Yeah, absolutely.
Different colored door. I know this one. Different colored doors for depending on what income you are, right?
Absolutely. Nailed it. Absolutely. Most people don't hit it on the first try, but that was pretty spot on. Yeah.
Never would they do that.
But no, really, I mean, the goal is here, it's a mix of rent-restricted units at lower rents, so these affordable housing units, and then more traditional market rate units that are really at standard market rate rent you see in the area. And really the goal for us, candidly, it's a public policy goal. We've done, hundreds of units of affordable housing with 30 Metro and Sorensen and these various other projects. And we found that there's a lot of stigma with 100% affordable housing. So we try to combat that with doing mixed income, both market rate and light tech, which is affordable housing, because we find there's a lot more interest in that. And you can produce a higher end product that'll look candidly more like a market rate project that you would see in the Blackstone.
And for the record, you can't tell which one of your neighbors are lower income versus regular income. It's just a way to it's good public policy.
Exactly, correct. Yeah, there's no distinguishing mark. It's really just something our property management company at Selden would be aware of when they're kind of reviewing tenants. But yeah, every unit would be the exact same. So that's kind of the beauty of it. You have people, the service industry making $30,000-$40,000 a year downtown, living with people who are making closer to 100. So it's nice to have that hybrid, that mix of people in one development for sure.
Neeraj, what are we talking about in terms of timeline? When might we see demolition of the parking garage? When might we see, I can't talk, new construction coming up out of the ground?
Yeah, so that's actually the fun part. It's just coming up fairly quickly. So we're, as we speak, bidding out that primary building at 18th and Howard. So our goal is to start construction on both buildings, all 180 units, and the commercial space between probably October and December of this year.
Okay,
so
coming up
pretty quickly, absolutely.
Now, the standard building is kind of part of the project. It's a separate building right there. How will the main Flatiron District building that you're constructing interface or complement that existing standard building and the existing Redfield building?
Yeah, absolutely. Great question. That's something we really considered when we're doing this new construction project, is tying into the Redfield and the standard, which again, we'll be developing into 40 market rate apartments and then 2 commercial bays on the first floor. But really how it ties in is this 18 Howard building. We're going to actually utilize a portion of the standard parking lot and convert that more into outdoor seating for what will be a restaurant at the standard space, but also in an outdoor dog park area. So the goal is to kind of integrate that standard building and that parking lot into this larger development. So you've got more of a walkable neighborhood kind of feel. So that was the goal, to kind of transform that parking lot by the standard more into green space that could be used for dining and just outdoor activities.
Okay. Trenton?
John Meyer, how much commercial space are they talking about?
Well, currently, right now, we have we have about 10,000 square feet of office space on the 4th floor that we're looking to fill. It's a really unique space. It's got very tall ceilings, and the really cool thing about I should mention that building has is ample parking. There are 2 parking
Which
garages.
building are we talking about now?
So we're talking about the Redfield building.
Okay,
down there. So there's about 10,000 square feet on the 4th
That's
floor.
the white
there.
building.
The old Buick building.
Yep.
The old Buick plant. And then on the first floor, we're actively seeking out a coffee shop for kind of a kiosk concept there. And then there's an additional 6,000 to 7,000 square feet of retail restaurant space that we're trying to do there. And then just down the street, we're kind of looking for like a little boutique, bodega type of deal to go into the first floor of the standard. It's about roughly, what is that, Neeraj? About 1,500 square feet?
About 1,500. And then the second bay is actually kind of a 3,500 square foot bay that we've talked about. I think would be a great kind of addition of a Brazilian steakhouse or something unique that's not downtown. With the cafe, Flatiron Cafe out right now, and I think a new tenant hopefully coming up soon. I think we'll be hoping to add another kind of dining option for the theater crowd there. So the goal is something higher end, but something maybe that Omaha doesn't have. So a Brazilian steakhouse is kind of the goal there.
Yeah, less than a minute left, but Neeraj, I want to just throw one other question at you. You're also doing the multifamily building at 27th and Leavenworth. Can you give us an update on that?
Yeah, absolutely. So that project, it's kind of part of our focus on affordable housing. So that's 134 units, all new construction on what's currently just a parking lot. And it'll be 5 stories. BVH is finishing up design in about the next 30 to 60 days. And then we'll bid that out. So that one should actually start construction too by September or October. So you'll be seeing a lot of activity in the last half of the year for sure.
Well, very exciting stuff. A lot of activity in that part of downtown. Neeraj Agarwal and John Meyer, we appreciate you both joining us.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Our pleasure. Neeraj Agarwal of Clarity Development and John Meyer of NAI NP Dodge.
If you like this video, be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons. And remember, Grow Omaha is not just media. This is a mission. We are trying to build up Omaha and make it an even better place. We can only do that with your help. Share this video with your friends, neighbors, and family.